Congratulations, Tyler. Great win. I'm wondering, what was USC doing to make you pretty much one-dimensional in the passing game other than short passes? Because that's not you. If you knew that you were going to be like 100 yards or less passing for the game, you probably thought you had lost, wouldn't you? But instead, you got to win.
Yeah, they play great coverage on the back end. They got great players as well. So we did what we had to do to get a win, and it doesn't matter if we had 300 yards rushing, 300 yards passing, whatever it takes to get it done. So that's all that matters.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports.
Keep this one quick. Just what's it feel like to be Pac-12 champions, especially after what's been a really wacky year?
Yeah, it's a blessing just because a lot of this was unprecedented. A lot of times we would be on our couch at home, and then get called back for a season. I think a lot of us are just mentally drained. I think I was so proud of our team just because the way we fought, no matter the circumstance, no matter what was happening, we just fought our butts off, and I was really proud of us to get out there with a win just because we went 1-0 this week. Tough team, no matter who we played. So I'm really proud of our guys.
Gabriel Anales, the Daily Emerald.
Hey, what's it been like to go from Colorado to Washington last week, which didn't happen, to now SC and being champs? Like, what has that been like for you guys, just like as a team, to having to bounce around different opponents, like it seems daily at this point, but now you guys are finally champs? Like, what has this last 2 weeks have been like for you guys?
Yeah, it just shows the resiliency of our team just because we'd have to prepare for 3 different teams in a short amount of time. So I think we just took on the mindset that we're going to do what we do. We're going to make slight adjustments, but our culture and how we prepare is going to carry us over to the win. So that just shows our mental fortitude of the team, just because it's so late in the year. A lot of guys have been working for a while now, so it's definitely a grind, and I'm definitely proud of our guys.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports.
So that seems like he's had a secret weapon there with Anthony coming in certain spots. How long has that been in the works? And it seems like it was really effective. What was that like for you?
It was great. Whatever it took to get a win, just because we started adding the short yardage and goal line package and stuff like that with him in it, just to create some different looks, and just because to keep him solid as a runner as well. So I was proud of him for the work he did, and I was proud of our guys the way we blocked. And they're a tough front. We blocked our butts off and made plays when we needed to. So Anthony came in and clutched in some of those moments, and I was really proud of everyone.
James Crapia, the Oregonian.
Tyler, the middle eight is always really important. The interception doesn't come back to bite you guys. I'm sure you'd want it back, but it doesn't come back to harm you. And then how important was that opening drive of the second half? Because that was the longest drive you guys had all season in plays, time, you name it.
Yeah, obviously we'd want to have that one back. Just can't throw it over the middle. You got tuck in and run at that point when some of the routes are wrong, and then you hit it on the head. That first drive coming out the locker room was huge, just because we controlled the tempo. We knew we wanted to go down and score, so and that was great execution on our part, just to try to hang on the ball and then drive it down the field. Every time you get a long drive, you're in a good shape.
James, I don't know if I lowered your hand or not. You have another question?
Yeah, just one more, Tyler. I realize everyone will find out on Sunday, but most projections have it as the Fiesta Bowl. After all this season, like you mentioned, the summer, the on, the off, etc., parents not being able to be there all season. The Fiesta Bowl is said immediate family members, but if it is the Fiesta, just what does that mean to you and your family that would be an opportunity after all this?
Yeah, that would be huge. I'd obviously be super grateful for that, just because I know the entire season, a lot of people, a lot of teams on the East Coast are complaining about not having fans or anything like that. And I think we just kind of took on the mindset, we don't need anybody in the stands, and we're just thankful to play ball. So if we could obviously get some of our immediate family there, that would be amazing, just because I know all of our families have been itching to come see us play.
Tyson Alger, The Athletic.
On that first third quarter scoring drive, the second 11, it looked like you were sacked. Like you probably should have been sacked, and you were able to get out of there and pick up, I think, 6 yards, and then you guys got a first down. Just what did you see on that play, and how did you slip out of that thing?
I saw good coverage on the back end, and I just saw the pocket closing down and beneath me. So I tried to step up as much as I could, avoid the tackle, to be honest, and then just scramble and get as much as I could to get to the third and short or first down. In those moments, it kind of just instinctive comes out. once the pocket breaks down or once the play breaks down, you kind of turn into a playmaker and you kind of do what you can to get as much as you can. So I think there was a lot of we knew there was going to be a lot of moments just because QB scrambles and QB runs have been good against USC. So I think that was part of the game plan for sure. But obviously got to be better in some of the decisions. But really proud of how we fought throughout the entire game.
Ryan Thorber and register guard.
Tyler, has Jamal got you a few times in practice? Obviously, he came up with some huge plays. The second interception was critical. Kayvon was just saying what a great playmaker he is. What's he like as a quarterback in practice to see him every day?
Oh, he's one of the best cover guys that we see in the Pac-12, and we see him every day in practice. He's so physically talented, and he's just got a great knack for the ball. Obviously, yeah, early in fall camp we had our go-ins with each other for sure, but we all make each other better, and I think that's how you can fight every single down on every single series, just because we practice against each other extremely hard, and we all make each other better.
Last question, Tyson Alger, The Athletic.
How much do these California guys like winning in this state?
Oh, they love it, man. This is they love to say they come back home to LA and we own it, just because this is a statement game for a lot of them coming back home. They didn't want to come to USC or UCLA, so when we come up in Eugene, Oregon, we just do things different up there, just as far as our culture and how we like to get things done. And I think they silence a lot of the haters, and I think that's what this whole team has been about. Is just people can talk whatever they want to say and say whatever they want to say, but when it comes down to it, I was just extremely proud of our guys, because we were just trying to get the job done, and we did that.
That's it, Tyler. Appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.